What's good, YouTube? It's the Sports Guru back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about a Dallas Mavericks signing that took place a few days ago. He goes by the name of Ryan Broekhoff. So we're going to be talking about Ryan Broekhoff in a few different ways here. We're going to be talking about his potential role, which could be very huge for the Dallas Mavericks, and also a comparison coming into the league who is also Australian and is making a big impact for the team he plays for right now. He is also a wing. You'll probably know who he is. But let's go ahead and talk about his role. So when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, we all know they need wings. I pretty much established that in my videos, my previous videos. Y'all have already said it in the comment section. I was really big on Hessonia. Dallas missed out on him. We missed out on a few players. Jeff Green also I was big on, but we did not get any of them. We lost Doug McDermott into free agency to a big $7 million 3-year deal to the Pacers. So Dallas needs wings. Dallas is not going to want Dorian Finney-Smith as on their second unit, because Dorian Finney-Smith is a very, very, very good defender who I've always believed in, but has never been able to develop a consistent or respectable shot in the NBA. I think Dallas may end up cutting him if he struggles like he did in the first game against the Phoenix Suns a few days ago, because he shot like 1 for 6 from 3. You know, it just didn't look good. The shot still didn't look good, but you know, maybe there's still hope for that. But Ryan Broekhoff is a guy, as I see, who could really come in and make a big impact early. So when we look at Ryan Broekhoff, what do you think about a NBA rookie coming overseas? You're like, okay, who knows what's going to happen here? But Ryan Broekhoff is not in his early 20s or his late teens. He is a 27-year-old rookie who is at his full body, you know, max or something like that. He has already filled out his body. He's somebody who's going to come in with a veteran mindset, who shot 48% from the three, this is going to lead us into our comparison to Joe Ingles. Joe Ingles is a player for the Utah Jazz who provides great, he's an on-court coach to me. You know, he was great with Donovan Mitchell and all those guys. He was fantastic at guarding Paul George in that series. He is very manipulative on the offense and defensive end. So Ryan Broekhoff, we're going to be comparing their stats. Ryan Broekhoff averaged a lot more points than Joe Ingles did, because Joe Ingles also came into the league when he was around probably 26, 27, 25, 26, 27. He didn't even play as good as Broekhoff did coming into the league. He averaged like probably, I think it was like 6 or 7 points per game. Really had to prove himself. Until the past few years, he's really gotten a good role, and it's really turned into something really nice for the Jazz. But Broekhoff is coming into this league pretty much way better than Joe Ingles did. They're very similar. Dallas is getting a wing with great size. He's 6'7", 6'8", who is going to fit right in with Dallas. What does Dallas need? They need shooters. Joe Ingles also is a great shooter. He shot 41% from 3 coming in to play in the NBA for the Utah Jazz. Broekhoff shot 48%. That's still incredible for me to think about, and also 52% from the field. I like Ryan a lot. So I think Ryan will come into the role and step in on a big role. We're not going to be able to see him play in the Summer League. That's just not going to happen. That's already been reported. But Broekhoff could also play in, you know, the preseason. So we'll see a few games with that. I think he comes in and takes the Doug McDermott role right away. I do think he will be the second small forward. I'm not really concerned, especially if you're 27 years old. Dallas is really confident on him. It's not a big risk. A very good little short-term contract. So Dallas is, to me, could possibly end up getting a steal possibility. There's a possibility that they get a Joe Ingles type player here. It was a little nice signing for them, because he's really played well over the past few years, especially this year. Just 48% from 3 just can't get out of my mind, especially on like 5 attempts from 3. So he's not just shooting one every now and then or something like that. But I'm also glad to hear and see on his tape that he is a very, very solid defender. So we could be talking about an upgraded Doug McDermott. Yeah, Doug McDermott was a very, very good shooter. He shot 48% from 3 with us last year on like the last half of the season. But he is a very, very bad defender. Let's not get that wrong. Doug McDermott is a very bad defender. But Dallas is possibly replacing him with as good as a shooter, or maybe just around as good as a shooter as McDermott, but with less of a liability defensively. So maybe Dallas got themselves a nice little steal in Ryan Broekhoff. So we'll see what happens with this. I do think he's very Joe Ingles-like. He's coming in more advanced stats than Joe Ingles did. around the same age. I mean, I don't see where the comparison could go wrong. I think Broekhoff could end up being huge for Dallas in the long run here, especially if we're going to be trying to contend for championships over the next few years. Perfect sharpshooter, off-ball player that Dallas needs. Y'all got to keep y'all's eye on him, okay? Trust me, do your research on him. This kid can play. He's going to come in and make an immediate impact. This is why Dallas went out and got him. So we'll see what happens with him. We'll see how he, really adapts to the NBA. Will he adapt greatly? Will he become a better Joe Ingles possibly? You can't rule it out. He's a better athlete than Joe Ingles was too. So let's go ahead and see what happens, guys. We got another Summer League game coming up tomorrow. Maybe Luka plays. Luka reached the, Luka's former team, Real Madrid, and the Dallas Mavericks reached a buyout agreement. So maybe we see Dennis and Luka play. Dennis is already locked to play tomorrow. So, right, yeah, that's it, guys, for this video. Leave a like and subscribe. All right, I'm out.